Hello, where are the members of my family? I think they are waiting for me. Are you waiting for me, my dear friends? Yes, I'm your idiom man. Yes, that's right. Because I, these days, generally have been giving you idioms only. And these idioms are very necessary for you to improve your English. So let's start right away. Please watch this video full screen. If you watch this video full screen, it will be possible for you to make out, to see every word that is written on this whiteboard. Otherwise, it will be a little difficult. Okay, let's start right away. Number one, an advantage. An advantage, this one, okay? An advantage. Well, let me tell you one thing in this context. Advantage, the pronunciation. In India, you will see often people pronounce advantage. Advantage. But unfortunately, this is not the right pronunciation. When you see age at the end of a word, try to pronounce it each. For example, advantage, advantage, not advantage. Remember this rule. If you see age at the end of a certain word, always pronounce that particular part each. Okay? For example, MESSAGE, 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 not message. Okay? In this context, I would like to also tell you that there are some words which are, of course, borrowed from some other languages. Uh, those words, if those words have age at the end, do not pronounce it each. For example, massage, massage. You go to the salon for a body massage because there's a French word, and this particular word is borrowed from French into English, and for that reason, this particular English rule, which I have just told you, doesn't apply there. So there we pronounce it massage. In the same way, sabotage, not sabotage, but sabotage. Sabotage. Okay? Otherwise, if that is a pure English word, then of course pronounce this part age each. Well, let's get into our today's lesson. An advantage that you have that other people don't know about. You may have some advantage which your friends are not aware of, or your adversary is not aware of. So, what is that idiom? There must be an idiom. What is that idiom? That idiom is to have an ace in the hole. To have an ace in the hole. Let me write this, okay? B. I'm sorry, it will not be B, it will be to have. Okay, sorry. To have, HAVE, have an ace, ACE. The pronunciation is ace. In the, the hole, HOLE. To have an ace in the hole. This is the idiom. Now make a sentence with this idiom. You are going to play football. Your opponent team has quite a few good players, and they have an ace in the hole. They have an advantage which you are not aware of. Say there is some bowler um, who is very skillful, and his skills are not quite known to people. He has some hidden skills. And in that case, you may say that, well, that particular guy has an ace in the hole. It is very difficult to fight. All right, let's move on to the next one. In a remote village, which is difficult to get to. Get to means to reach. Get to is a group verb which means to reach. Reach is not followed by any preposition, you know very well. So, which is very difficult to reach, to get to. Well, so what is that idiom? In a remote village, far off village, okay, and that village is very difficult to get to. If you want to go to that village, it will be very difficult for you. Journey is very difficult. Say vehicles are not available, or perhaps you have to um, walk a lot to reach there. So, what is that particular phrase? I'm sorry, idiom. The idiom is at or in the back of beyond. Let me write here. At a t at slash in in the the back back of beyond beyond at the back of beyond. You may use the preposition at. You may also use the preposition in. Either you can use. Both are correct. So at or in the back of beyond. 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 So frame a sentence, please, with this particular idiom. Guys, I tell you all, my dear friends, I tell you always that after watching this video, I will check. After you watch this video, I shall check whether you have written some sentences of your own or not. But I am disappointed. I don't find the sentences there. And when I see that you have not written any sentence there as an example sentence, I feel very crestfallen. Crestfallen. Crestfallen means I feel very sad. I feel very dejected. All right. So frame a sentence with this particular idiom, at or in the back of beyond. You live at the back of beyond. Who will go to your house? You're telling your friend, who is, of course, from a remote village, he invites you, he tells you to go to his house. Then you say that, yes, I'm interested, I'm willing to go to your house, but unfortunately, you live at the back of beyond. And for that reason only, it's not possible for me to go to your place, to get to your place, get to this particular group verb. Well, number three, to be secretly planning something together. To be secretly planning something together. Well, let me tell you, planning nothing positive, planning something negative. Say you are making a plot, you are hatching a plot to land somebody in trouble or to frame somebody. In that case, this idiom is used generally to be secretly. So you are planning something, you are planning a picnic. In that case or in that sense, do not use this idiom. When something, when that particular meaning expresses some sort of negative intention, then only use this idiom which I'm going to give you now. To be secretly planning something together. This is the meaning. And the idiom is, here I'm writing. Look, B E B in cahoots. CAHOOTS. To be in cahoots. So you are planning something negative secretly, of course, with your friend. Then I may say that, oh, you are in cahoots with your friend. You are in cahoots with your friend. That means you are planning something secretly, something negative secretly with your friend. So I'm using to be in cahoots. It is always a negative idiom, okay? Nothing positive about it. Do not say that I'm in cahoots with my brother, with my buddy. Don't say that. Say, be in cahoots with, say, a gang of robbers is planning to commit robbery at a particular place. And a certain individual is in cahoots with the dacoits, with the robbers. So, in that sense, you may use this particular idiom to be in cahoots with. Number four, to be angry and ready to fight. There are some people who suddenly get angry and ready to fight. Okay? So, what is that particular idiom which means this? What is written here? To be angry and ready to fight. So angry that The person is up in arms. Up in arms means ready to fight. Up in arms is an English phrase which means ready to fight. He is always up in arms. He is always ready to fight. I don't talk to him much. Why? Because that particular fellow is always ready to fight. Now, instead of using this particular part of the sentence, ready to fight, I can say that person is always up in arms. But this is not the phrase which I'm going to give you today. To be angry and ready to fight, up in arms also means the same. But I'm going to give you a different idiom. That is, to be angry and ready to fight, to be at daggers drawn. B at at daggers. DAGGER is daggers drawn. DRAWN daggers drawn. To be at daggers drawn. This is the idiom. Now, how will you frame a sentence? Let me see whether you can frame a sentence or not. I think it's better for me to give you a chance, and I myself should not tell you the sentence. Let me see whether you can make a correct sentence or not, using this idiom, of course. But if you fail by chance to write, I can correct your English. But still, let me just tell you the example sentence. That will be better now. Be at daggers drawn. Oh, those two brothers, really, they are at daggers drawn always. They are at daggers drawn always. Two brothers are always daggers drawn, angry with each other and ready to fight. Sometimes it happens over property. If your father has a lot of wealth, generally you quarrel over their wealth, over the share, who is going to get a larger share. And so at the time, two brothers are generally found to be at daggers drawn. In some families, not in every family, of course. Well, number five, to be forced to leave your job because you have done something wrong. You are working for a certain company where you have done something wrong, you have not been able to discharge your duties properly. For that reason, by the boss, you are being forced to leave your job. What is that particular idiom which you can use in this sense? See, what a long sentence it is. But the idiom is very short, very small. So this way you can make your English more concise and precise, of course. So the idiom is to be out on your ear. Let me write this. B out. Out on on your your ear. Ear. Now here I have written your. Instead of your, you can use any other word. For example, his ear or her ear. You can change this according to the demand of the sentence, according to the situation. Be out on your ear. Frame a sentence now. Oh, recently he is or he has been out on his ear. Recently he has been out on his ear. Say you are working at a particular place, you have got married as well, and after that you are out on your ear. Imagine the scenario. You need to, of course, provide your family with money at the time when you find yourself out on your ear. That means when you are forced to leave your job because you have done something wrong. Number six, to have a bad effect on you instead of the result you expected. You are doing something and then now you are expecting some positive result, of course. But instead of that, when you get a negative result, you have that particular thing has a bad effect on you instead of the result you expected. What will be the idiom? The idiom is to blow up in your face. Blow, BLOW, blow up, up, slash. You may also use explode, EXPLODE, explode in your your face, 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 to blow up or explode in your face. This is the idiom. Now I think it will be easy for you to frame a sentence if you see the meaning to have a bad effect on you instead of the result you expected. To blow up or explode in your face. His plan has blown up in his face. He has made a plan. Say you have made a plan to land somebody in trouble, to screw somebody up. Now, instead of doing harm to that person, your plan has done harm to you. Then, in that case, people will say, oh, his plan has blown up in his face or has exploded in his face. All right. Number 7, to have sex with people for payment. As you see that there are certain areas where you see that those areas are called red light areas where there are workers who are known as sex workers. They generally have sex with men for payment. So what is that idiom? Now, without using this particular harsh word sex, you may express this by using an idiom. Say a particular girl you know has sex with people, with men, for payment. So in that case, you may say that she is on the game. She is on the game. The idiom is BEBON, on the game. GAME. To be on the game. To be on the game. So, under dire circumstances, when they're in straitjacket, some girls are there who have to, of course, support their families with money and do paraphernalia. They generally are forced to be on the game. They are forced to be on the game, forced by circumstances. They do not do this intentionally. So, in that case, also, you may say that, well, I know that girl, that decent girl, poor girl, of course, who has to be on the game. That means who has sex with men or people for payment. She has to earn money from that source, which is also known as flesh trade. Flesh, FLESH, flesh trade, TRADE, flesh trade. All right. So these 7 idioms I have given you today, and I think that these 7 idioms will, of course, improve your vocabulary to a certain extent. These days, I have been making videos on idioms only. So if you are interested in learning some useful idioms, please watch our channel, watch our videos. And if you see that you have benefited from the video, then please give a like, thumbs up. And if you have felt that the lesson is very boring, monotonous, in that case, you may give a dislike as well. Or if you don't like my teaching technique, give me a dislike. But it's my request to you. Please leave a comment in the comment box so that I can understand the reason for which you have given me a thumbs down. All right? What for? It will help me to remove the bad elements or the objectionable elements from my teaching technique. All right? So those of you who, my dear friends, those of you who have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe, because I generally follow the YouTube analytics, and there I have seen that more people who have not subscribed to our channel watch these videos than viewers who have already subscribed to these videos. So please, it's my request to you, if you happen to be a new viewer, please, you are welcome to our family, and do subscribe to our channel. Okay? See you again in the next video session. So long.